Khamzat Chimaev is the best grappler in UFC history, and it's not even close. Fuck Khabib, fuck Islam, fuck Charles Oliveira. They're nothing compared to my GOAT, Khamzat Chimaev. Let's get it. The criteria. This applies to offense and defense in no particular order. Let's go through this criteria quickly, and then y'all know what I mean by saying he's the best of all time. Wrestling. This can include takedown, offense, and defense. Takedowns against offense. Top control. Pinning ability. Riding, wrist riding, back rides, tight waist, maintaining dominant positions. Mat returns, get ups from bottom, clinch control, and scramble ability. Now the other part of grappling, jiu-jitsu, this criteria includes guard game from bottom, top control and passing, submissions, back control, defense and escapes, scrambles and transitions. And the extended criteria and definitions is written. A side note, guys, physical attributes are also counted towards being a better grappler. For example, strength and explosiveness, agility, speed, etc. Wrestling, BJ are the primary and most important grappling arts because they encompass everything. Judo, we're going to put under wrestling, clinch, trips and throws. And also, just a side note, talk Khabib, not riders and Dagestani glazers, level of competition does matter. Let's get it. What makes Chimaev the best? Chimaev can do everything to a high level. This is both wrestling and jiu-jitsu, and he combines them in a way that nobody else can to be the most effective grappler in UFC history. That's right, Oliveira, Makhachev and Khabib are fucking nobodies. Nobodies, yeah, compared to Islam. Compared to Chimaev, what am I saying? Let's find out why. He has every physical attribute needed. Size, explosiveness, speed, strength, agility. His takedowns in the open are unstoppable. He can shoot halfway across the octagon, and due to how explosive, fast and low he shoots, his opponents can do nothing to stop it. Khabib and Islam's takedowns in the open are miserable. They struggle heavily with pure wrestling. Their game opens up only against offense. Khamzat against offense is a beast. Great control, great riding from the back, no P Diddy, no Diddy P. Top pressure from the back and pins against offense. His shots, level changes and chain wrestling are virtually unstoppable, and mixed out with his attributes, e.g. explosiveness, strength, speed, he's in a different realm than Khabib and Islam. His clinch control and scrambles are unbeatable. He'll always come out on top, e.g. in scrambles or trying to get a top position, for me. His reactive and proactive takedowns are both also top tier in themselves, and significantly better than the daggies. On the ground itself, apart from the wrestling, Khamzat's the best wrestler in UFC history. His takedowns, everything makes him insane. Okay? On the ground, the actual jiu-jitsu is insane. He makes his wrestling and BJ on the ground better than anyone. Perfect amount of wrestling, pins, top pressure control and riding the wrists and back, like folk style, showing against DDP, getting his head higher than his opponents, forcing him to carry his weight. And in terms of pure jiu-jitsu, Khamzat's unstoppable. Guard passes, advancements, crucifix, back takes, hooks and positional advancement. Aside from that, his submissions are top tier. Not the best part of his game, I will say, but still most certainly elite. He's particularly good from the headlock, das and rear naked choke / back take position. In terms of positional grappling, nothing needs to be said. He can advance to whatever grappling position he pleases against elite competition. He can effortlessly transition to the most sought after positions on the ground. For example, crucifix against DDP. A skilled, meaty, girthy grappler in his own right. Took Usman down and back took him like it was nothing. Controlled Usman, took him down, the best defensive wrestler in UFC history. One of the best, I'd say. Top 3 of all time. Insane what he did to him, man. I know it's short notice upper weight class, but even then, Chimaev's not a massive middleweight. And the way he exploded on Usman sprawled, and he still chain wrestled it. Fucking insane, shorty. He took Usman down, back took him like it was nothing. Took Whittaker down, got a hook in with about 20 seconds of shooting. He can get wherever he pleases, whenever he pleases, against whoever he pleases. The level of competition is unfucking matched. Whittaker, Usman and DDP. 3, I'd say, very good grapplers, very good defensive grapplers. DDP and Usman, good offensive grapplers. Even Whittaker has good offensive wrestling, man. Khabib is not doing this to anyone. Islam is getting closer, but nowhere near the level of dominance and skill that Chimaev has. Khabib and Islam are no match. Guys, these Dagestanis are literally nothing compared to Chimaev, bro. Especially in the wrestling. Their grappling is comparable. Maybe even pure jiu-jitsu wise, Islam has a slight edge on Chimaev. But when you take their whole grappling game and who can impose it, it's no match. Islam struggles against DP, bro. Let's keep it a stack. Islam struggled to get Dustin Poirier down just because he couldn't get backed up to the fence. With Khabib, he couldn't get Ali Quintar or RDA at times against the fence. It was very hard for him to do this. Feel me? Dagestanis are nothing. Their wrestling is garbage compared to Chimaev. They're nowhere near the level of explosiveness, takedown shots, and in open takedowns. They struggle with that a lot, and their shots in the open are nowhere near as elite, even though their level of competition is dwarfed by Chimaev. Their level of comp is nowhere near the Grappler's Chimaev 4. I don't want to hear nothing. Islam has elite comp in Volk. However, Volk did go tit for tat, and even though he did out-grapple Volk for a lot of rounds, he also did struggle, and Volk did defend a lot of the takedowns. He didn't look quite as unstoppable. Meanwhile, Khamzat's level of competition, nothing more needs to be said. They're also nowhere near the athlete that Khamzat is. Their game opens up on the fence, whereas Khamzat can operate everywhere. His pure BJJ is probably slightly better, but doesn't make up for the wrestling gap. Chimaev can shoot from anywhere and get you down from anywhere. The Daggies need the fence. Their level of competition is nowhere near, and that is why Khamzat Chimaev is the best grappler in UFC history, and it's not even close. Big dreams, money minded, or the fame, the riches that will inevitably be blind.